Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike. Aye.
And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So here's Wade now.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Just missed. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air out to left. Benson has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check on the runner. Adames back in on a dive. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that's through there for a strike. Yeah, the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the air, left field, down the line. Dives. What a play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball 1 there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. 1 left for San Francisco. Still a 2-run. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Santiago Espinal. Lifted in the air, right field. Yastrzemski puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
There's a high chopper and a foul ball.
Ball inside.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Up next for Cincinnati,
2 down, bases empty.
Hitter,
Next is the designated hitter, Austin Hayes. On the ground to first. Wade. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 3. New pitcher for the Reds, Brent Suter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now here is Wilmer Flores. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now a chance for Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off to the right. And that's off the outside edge. Going to count 1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 5-4.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now the Reds. A new arm into the game, the righty, Scott Barlow.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Ramos at the plate now. That's ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to third, Espinal. Tosses to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. First pitch, just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. And that's in the dirt. That one just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Now it's going to be Will Benson. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McLean.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one in the dirt. The 1-0. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Man at second. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Reaching down and makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Trevino in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That misses the zone. 1-1. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 4. Back here at Oracle Park, now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Taylor Rogers up and throwing for Terry Francona. Pagan also getting ready. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Adames swings through it for strike 1. And it's even up. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr.
Taylor Rogers.
That one pulled foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 outs. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. On the ground, out to short. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Back here in San Francisco, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. Bivens back to work. There's a strike. Here comes the manager out of the new arm for the Giants, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Just missed.
1-1.
That one missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds.
1-0.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Miller, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And it skips in the dirt. Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. In the air, left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Santiago Espinal. And it's 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1. That one is upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
De La Cruz, batting with one down, takes a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Grounder might be two. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Steer in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball is outside. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here at the top of the 9th. That's off the mark. Full count 3-2. Will Benson on deck for Cincinnati. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Fitzgerald. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emilio Pagan.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And now, Patrick Bailey, 0 for 3 in this one. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
That one's in there. 0-2.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside.
Inside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Struck him out looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fitzgerald, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Pagan, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That to right. Brings it in. 2 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 6-6. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee on the ground right side. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball. Camilo Doval taking over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one. He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open.
Tranquilo Camilo notches the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
McLean, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And there's the strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Caught him looking for the K.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And fouled off. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that one is inside. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramos. And that's the third out. So one left for Cincinnati. This game remains tied. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Andrew Abbott.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers.
Now the Giants four-hitter, Elliot Ramos. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Misses outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Way high.
That's ball two.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now batting.
Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Line drive, base hit. Across is the winning run, and the Giants walk it off.